there we go. Hoorah! Oh, a day, a day, a day. Hello, hello, hello. I'm back in business. It's been a minute. Last week was chaotic. Had to end stream a bit early in the week because of going to family. Right. Everyone in my company is freaking wounded. At least no one's dead. Alright. We're going to be continuing our ever so fun pirate playthrough. Let's see, we've got our Firejack, our Quick Draw, which I need to tamper with, our Phoenix Hawk, who is Spin, our Raven, our Jenner. I need to find a replacement for this Jenner. The problem is, I don't think I have a mech that can replace the Jenner. Except for maybe the Phoenix Hawk, but even then... Because I want a good mix of lasers, maybe some missiles, and then some support hardpoints. PSC, Dervish... I mean, theoretically speaking, I could I could remake the Dervish into essentially a flanker. Maybe. Anyways, our biggest problem is half of our crew is currently horribly wounded. Oh, Lance of Pirate units? Can't do that one. Oh, destroy base? I have artillery. Goodness gracious, the sheer volume of my pilots that are badly injured is ridiculous. Finder, you're gonna be in charge of piloting the Condor. Man, this sucks. My guys are beaten up. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pilots. Well, 4 pilots and 1 driver out of action. Dang. That sucks. Like, that sucks bad. Quick draw, blackjack omni-mech. Quick draw. Mongoose, fire starter. Yeah, we should be good. This is ridiculous. Oh. What do you mean? Oh. Thank you. It is fine. I greatly appreciate the sub, derp. You've been subbed for 8 months. That's crazy. Well, the fun thing is, Darius, I don't have to worry about those fixed defenses because I'm going to use artillery to remove them from the field. That base is going to be leveled, and all I'm going to have to do is protect my artillery unit. That's it. Wait. It says that there's an enemy nearby, doesn't there? Maybe not? Oh well. The Raven will move up. I'm not seeing any sensor traces of anyone else around us, so no idea what's going on. Does make me slightly worried that there's going to be an enemy just waiting out just out of sight to pop up and stab me. Okay, we have artillery on the opposing side. That is terrifying. It's somehow outside of our sensor range. There is two... Okay, they also are countering my artillery with artillery. This is a slight problem. Here, you want to lob artillery at me? I can lob it right back. I think that one of those is a... Yeah, it has to be a Hollander, the artillery Hollander variant. I hate that thing. Love you too, darling. Mm-hmm. Will do. Okay, they have essentially most of their mechs. Oh, they have 2 different artillery mechs. I thought that was a vehicle and a Hollander. But it is what it is at this point. Alright, love you, darling. Alright, Phoenix Hawk has eyes on target. Who are we fighting? Okay, so there's a fire starter. Fire! How did you miss? Ah, that's fine. Oh, hey. You guys just both used your turns. Congratulations, you're about to be on the receiving end of an Arrow 4 cruise missile. Light him up. Nice missile barrage. But we brought AMS units. Rider, fire. Oh, I forgot. He's driving the Condor, not the one I was thinking it was. Fire. Chemical PPCs are not doing anything. Heracles. Deploy the absolute unit, the 40 LRMs. Fire the missiles. Fire all of them. Obliterate that javelin. So it's 2 Hollanders that have frickin'... It's 2 artillery Hollanders. I was hoping it was like the Shadowhawk that had an artillery system. That would be fun. That'd be a fun mech to have. Burn down that forest. At the current, we cannot bother about which forest does or does not burn. Yep, it's a pair of frickin' artillery. Yikes. Well, if nothing else, this will be a... Those 2 will be decent salvage. Because if they had the sawed-off thumper, they would be in my collection. Since they don't, I do not care as much. Because pure artillery units are not really... Especially with how they've enhanced and changed BTA, it's just not worth what it used to be. Artillery used to be the greatest thing since sliced bread in this mod. But it got nerfed. Oh no, that's bad. That fire starter needs to die before it kills another. It kills a unit. Sup there, bud? You're about to have a very, very bad day. Ah, finally, the Chem PPC can do what it's meant for, which is cause multi-target damage. I'm so sorry, Firestarter. You did not deserve this, but you don't get to exist anymore. Yes, please target the Condor, which is my fastest moving vehicle in this fight. Fire. Yep, bingo. Firestarter dead. I desperately need that Chaparral to move up so that I can do fun shenanigans with Chaparral against this base, but this is going to be a lot more difficult than I thought. Because I'm essentially having to keep my artillery out of their artillery's fire, which is just a whole new world of problem. Alright, Hollander will hopefully drop. Thumper artillery destroyed. Ah, they have a mortar.
I hear ya. Time to fly.
Alright, pour on the flames. One Thumper is been destroyed. The other one, hopefully, will be following shortly thereafter. No, I'm not going to use precision shot yet. Sayonara. Javelin is dead.
Let's hit him hard. Gotcha. Ready for orders.
Alright, Chaparral, move up. One of the fun ironies about this game is that in MechWarrior 5, I actually almost never really use SRMs, but in Battletech, I love SRMs. They're great. It's just a really ironic difference between more of a tabletop version of it or like actual like first-person combat. It's a very interesting difference. Light turret, light mortar turret, cool. T-bone. And one Hollander down. And there goes all of their forces. They have now lost everyone they had. Well, time to not get close to that. Because the Arrow 4 is now sighted in and is in range. Which means I just need to kill all the turrets. Alright. Come on. Their turrets are going to do their thing.
What can I do for you?
Gearhead is going to move up to assist.
Max speed, no shooting.
We're going to detonate the turret that's over there first.
No sweat. Come on, mech warriors. It's go time.
I'm receiving you. Affirmative.
Ready for orders. No shooting, just running. Got it. Turret destroyed. Receiving you. Roger that.
Rider, fire. Boom. 2 turrets destroyed at once. Heck yes. Oh, we flattened half the base with that one hit.
Just firing on target. I'm ready. Move.
I think everyone else can have their turn putting holes in this place.
I live to serve.
I keep forgetting to turn off stealth mode. Gosh dang it!
Got it, Commander. I hear ya. Taking the high road. Right, Commander.
Flamers and rockets. Building collapsed.
Yeah. Roger that.
Leopard inbound, Commander. I'll meet you at the LZ.
I love energy weapons in this game. They're so good. Though I do think, since energy weapons have no ammunition and get a bonus to accuracy, I think that because the autocannons have to take ammunition, I think that one of the things they should do, just for Battletech, BTA, not like the actual whole of it, I think at least in here, autocannons need a buff. Like, not super significant, but like, come on, they need to feel good. Because currently, the playing field is energy weapons are just better in every way. Autocannons have to have some sort of an edge. And right now, they really don't. Personally, what I would do is give every ton of ammunition more ammo, and B, give every autocannon more damage, just across the board. Because, like, this is a laser boat. This is a laser boat. This is mostly lasers. This is mostly lasers. Missiles. Flamers. Lasers. Flamers. Artillery. I have a lot of laser boats. Or missile boats in general, actually. Flaming lasers, yep. Hello, Unborn! How are you doing today? Heck yeah. 2 skull. Could be better. I feel that. Alright. We're gonna go cause some more piracy. Mech Bay. We have our Mr. Bombastic that is almost ready. The Atlas, which is going to be an absolute menace. Not Atlas, awesome. Ah, I would love to put nothing but, X-pulse weapons on this thing, like, thinking about it. Because having a Rave awesome would be so fun. It just tons of X-pulse lasers where it's just full auto. But I'm not going to worry about that. Oh, a Hitmonchan. Big Steel Claw. What did I modify the Big Steel Claw to do? Right, it is. I put a medium rifle in there with a pair of binary lasers. Don't exactly know what it will be doing, but it'll be good enough for my purposes. Hooray. Hopefully, several of our crew members that are horribly injured can recover by the time we get to this other planet. Because half of our crew is sort of like out of commission, or at least a third.
I'm receiving you.
Mech warrior training. Ready for war.
Because Doctor has been in the hospital for a hot minute.
Orders? Standing by. Training confirmed, Commander.
Receiving you.
You have Floppy, who's going to be getting Lightfoot. Actually, I don't know.
Training complete. Commander? Yes.
Heracles,
Standing by.
Paradox.
Mech warrior training complete. Good to go.
I'm here.
Training confirmed, Commander. Training complete.
Stoic, T-Bone,
Yep.
Wolfbane's YAR HAR.
Huh? Mech warrior training complete.
Alright. Oh? 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 Oh, a pirate's life? Greetings, Commander Martin. On occasion, in the course of doing business, I come privy to certain knowledge and opportunities. Opportunities which me and mine being the well-known rabble-rousers and buck-washerers we are not in a position to take advantage of, but you and yours, with being all registered and licensed and whatnot, with the veneer of civilization and legitimatism, could do. If you're interested, give us a nod or a wink, and we'll surely keep you apprised when choice chances do occur. Mind, if we come to you with a job, ye best be taking it, or we'll be finding some other outfit for the task. D.P. Roberts. Darius, mind translating? Their text-to-speech software must hate them. No one actually writes like that, do they? Commander, I think what they're saying is that they'll contact us with special jobs if we agree. But they'll be upset if they bring us a contract and we don't take it. I will agree. I know where this quest line goes, and I've been waiting for it. Commander, our contract for Robert is basically the 2IC for the Band of the Damned under Vance Razek. Razek is famous for his spy network, and the band is perfectly capable of running these jobs themselves. If Roberts is going behind Razak and the rest of the band, there's definitely something else going on. Could be dangerous. Well, there's danger. Well, where there's danger, there's opportunity. We'll be careful.
Hey boss, we just completed those upgrades.
Okay, so we've got everything except for the Orion and the Awesome in the workshop. Engineering. I don't think it's a want. I think we need more medical points at this point. Cause owie. We're having issues. People keep getting injured badly. I think we've... I'm actually not going to say that. I don't want to jinx us. Not yet. Not yet. Mech Bay. Engineering. There it is. Store. There's an Anubis for sale. Stinger, AMS, APOD. Come on. Please have some ammunition for Thunderbolt 5s, or else I will be very sad. Okay, we will be buying that, though. And, of course, they do not have it. Ferrofibrous coolant pod. Hold on, let me see if we can go into selling. Do we have ammo? Do we have ammunition? Ammunition. Oh, we do have ammo for T-bolts. Cool. Well, since they have it, it would be a shame not to buy T-bolts. I do love my Thunderbolts. Let's see, we've got AMS, ER Flamer, Heavy Flamer. Whatever. Everybody gear up. This is going to be a fun little mission. Time to go ambush some punks who think that they can do military maneuvers. Oh, that's right. And the Centurion has been refit and is now fully operational. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I put heavy steel plating. Good luck doing that again. Where you blew up my Centurion. 'Cause that ain't happening. Not again. Finder. T-Bone, thank you for your service. For the moment, T-Bone is being moved to the Scouting Lance. Well, the Support Lance, I should say. Support Lance. Man, look at all my wounded pilots. This is not a good day. Half my pilots are currently just boned. Oh well. I really desperately wish I could put more things on my commando. I would love to make my commando a stealth commando. Because Wolfbane's bonus with commandos is just too good. He has a +1 damage bonus when he's piloting a commando, and a +1 bonus when he's using SRM. So it's like, it's sort of necessary. And I don't want to get rid of his hero commando because it's unique. It's the only hero mech I own. I need to get more hero mechs. I need to find them. Maybe I need to start picking fights with Blakeists. Go knock on Terra's door. Knock knock. Space pirates. Enemy contact immediately. Good. Approaching the target area. There's definitely been fighting in this region. Lots of low-intensity laser scoring in this area. Where's the rest of my lance? Okay, so they are there. Wolfbanes, move up. I want to know where they are and what they're doing. A dismal disinherited lance, moving towards our position. Cool. Well, they, much like their friends, can burn. And I will saturate the area with Arrow 4. Everything burns more or less if you heat it far enough. Exactly, or it melts, and that's just as good. Especially if it's a mech and there's people inside of it.
I'm your spaniel.
T-bone.
All in that. Commander? On the move. Full speed.
Okay. So we're fighting maybe 3 lances. I mean, honestly, we've been in worse situations, to be fair.
What can I do for you? Time to fly.
I can't wait for Flatline to book it over to the other side and start dropping battle armor. Because that's going to cause issues. Because I think that these are all heavy mechs, or at least heavier mechs. If they have some actual light mechs, I'll be surprised. But actually, they all have. I think they're all mediums. That would actually make a lot of sense. Just a bunch of medium mechs. Goblina and ISV. I'll have Raven engage. T-bone.
Engaging jump jet.
That's 80 points of damage. I think I will be moving my hunter down into that forest while everything stays up top. Just an LRM-20? How sad. Oh, the Chem PPC strength is coming through. Even if I'm... What is that? That is a periphery arms Centurion that is drastically more dangerous than what I thought it was. Ay. Because if that's the cannon variant... Oh boy. If that's the cannon variant, we're going to have a very, very loud, big problem. Actually, I'm gonna keep you out of the line of sight of that thing. Because we got a bandit. Because we need to get guns off the field. So the hunter being the weakest link on the front lines. That can die first. I hate enemies having indirect fire after all. Oh, what I need to do is grab a drink. I forgot to fill up my water. I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab a drink. Yeah. Ow. Alright. YAR HAR. Time for you to join the fray. I love the fact that I can get you have 7 evasion while moving now. A fast centurion is a scary centurion. Wouldn't you agree, Unborn? Okay, that is... Okay, so they have a good mix of mediums and lights. Oh, they have artillery? That is a problem.
Moving to position.
Okay, attack the ground there. Hey, you have artillery, so do we. Mine's just a lot closer to the battlefield, which is slightly worrying. My Centurion, can get 7 evasion every move. Wait, actually, I think I might actually have stealth armor. Ah, I see. I think I put stealth armor on my Centurion. Like a psychopath. Oh my word, that is a Vindicator, a Wyvern. I want the Wyvern. There's a Stinger, there's there's a Blackjack, there's a Wasp. Yeah, whatever. Set the forest on fire. These guys are about to have a bad day. Dentist before work, yay. That's not very yay, in my opinion. LRM-20 destroyed. That hunter is now absolutely worthless. Gosh dang, there's a lot of these guys over here. That Stinger has a PPC. That is
Yes, Commander.
frankly quite worrisome.
On my way. Double time.
I'm not going to shoot the hunter in the back. I'm going to worry about trying to just put some fire on the rest of their line. That thing had... That is a very sad wasp. 90% of its armament got used on Wolfbanes, who was immune.
I hear ya. Got it. Max speed, no shooting.
Fire the Infernos. We're gonna light up that forest and just make it a shooting gallery. Because if I can get several of those vehicles' backs to face Heracles with the Avatar, they will be removed just because of the Artemis 4 giving him so much accuracy against them. Oh, excuse me. I need to pull the Blackjack over there. I'm going to have the Centurion run up and crush that punk. Flatline, do your job, and snipe people. Goodness gracious. That is a lot of enemy units that have six initiative. Yeah, those small vehicles are going to be a problem, but I think the Centurion will be able to easily just crush them one by one.
I'm here.
And for backup, I want Ronan to be of use in that, but at the current moment, it's going to be very hard to get her up there with that sniper artillery fire, I should say.
Huh?
Alright, Bandit. Have yourself a bad day. Courtesy of my Centurion. 108 damage. And now lasers. So I'm gonna send Wolfbanes to go harass whatever the heck has that sniper artillery and just try to keep him off our backs for a little bit. The rest of the Lance will engage the vehicles first and then focus everybody else. Horsey has appeared. I love Warburns. One of my favorite mechs. All right. Well, didn't hit me that time either, bud. Okay, so it's a Shadowhawk that's up there. Ultra Autocannon 10, Shadowhawk, AC5. We're going to put some fire into the Shadowhawk, hopefully cause enough damage.
I'm here. I'll raise ya. Primitive.
Come on, pop that ISV. Because my Centurion may have to divert and go duel the other Centurion. Mine will likely win, but still. Okay, both the Stingers have particle projector cannons, and I don't understand how those things fit on that mech. Unless it's like... Oh yeah, that's right, there are light PPCs, aren't there?
Heading out. Full speed.
I would love to get my hands on some light PPCs.
Target locked on enemy's rear.
100 damage and it's barely scratched. That is ridiculous.
Waiting on you, Commander. Pedal to the metal. Commencing Alpha Strike. Come on, mech warriors. It's go time.
One vehicle down. Having the fire starter and the blackjack both clean the vehicles up will be a big asset for the moment. While the Centurion duels the other big mechs.
There goes the paint job.
Excuse me. Ah, that would have been a fun idea for the Centurion. I need to find the AL variant and make it a snub-nosed PPC.
Paint job.
Have a pair of snub-nosed in its right arm. Hey there, bud. Catch.
Reporting critical hit.
Allowing Flatline to just skirt around the edges of a map and just take off chunks of whatever mech he can is very nice. Bombast lasers are my favorite weapon, I swear. At least in Battletech Advanced. Battletech Advanced bombast lasers are the best.
Roger.
Okay, what is this thing armed with? It has an AC-20 and a large laser. That is horrifying. Well, kill it. Or at least damage it. Do I want another Centurion? Yes. Why? Centurions are my favorite, or like my favorite medium mech. Of course I'm going to want another Centurion.
On my way. Double time.
Catch, bud. How many salvos of this can you take? Oh, wait. You can't.
I hope we can salvage that.
Yeah, we'll deal with the vehicles first using the fire starter and the blackjack, and then the lights can help. Oh well, at least the hunter, T-Bone can help deal with the. Man, they really want my commander.
Huh?
Guns off the field.
Lighting them up.
Come on, you should have just exploded. Maybe I should just put an LBX-10 in that Centurion, because I want a good shotgun autocannon mech. Do-do-do, do-do-do.
I'm gonna cool off a bit.
That blackjack is probably going to start screaming. Okay, he's targeting the Raven, which is not a very good idea because the Raven is one of my fast mechs, so he has no worries of being hit.
There goes the paint job.
Wolfbane's is going to come around, shoot him in the back, and probably blow him up. Ah, a blackjack duel.
Let's go wild, folks.
No shooting, just running. Got it. I'm receiving you. Double time. Let's go.
Ah, it's the classic Wyvern. No nonsense, no fuss. SRM6, LRM10, 2 small lasers, and a large laser. I really want the Wyvern, if I can get a mech from here. That would be an excellent, excellent upgrade for the Jenner. I do want a good chunk. I want some light PPCs as well, but I know that I'm probably not going to be getting them anytime soon, unless I can get them from this contract, but...
Cry havoc.
Congrats, you missed. And your back is now exposed to flatline. Which, I'm sorry, but that Phoenix Hawk, he sees your back and can only be gleeful. We went and visited a cabin with my mother and father-in-law, me and my wife. We went shooting. That was another fun thing that we did while at the cabin.
What can I do for you? You betcha. Going toe to toe.
Goblin ISV, flamers, and missiles. Explode? Aw. No, we didn't shoot up the cabin. I may be an American, but
Standing by.
we didn't shoot anywhere up.
Copy that.
Alright, FCS max. Kill the wasp.
Firing.
Wasp has been destroyed. That's bad. That Firestarter's gonna get AC 20'd. We were shooting targets.
Nice try.
Standing by.
And just as I had thought, my aim has not gotten worse over the long time I haven't been able to actually go shooting. Oh, how I do enjoy going shooting. Me and some old friends used to go every once in a while, and I found out I'm really good with rifles, but I'm really bad with pistols. Hello, Bogo Turtle. Hello. Wait, chemical? Yes, chemical PPCs are a thing. In BTA, they don't really work like a PPC, though. They work like a plasma rifle with AoE. It's sort of both of them. You have a plasma rifle and a PPC who made a child, and it's the chemical PPC. It's really fun. I like them. When they hit. When they hit. They are not that accurate.
Heading that way.
Mead? Oh. Oh, neat. I see. Stinger. Let's drop the Vindicator. I don't like Appellant Max. Go away.
Lighting 'em up.
Sorry, bud. Oh, pilot is bleeding out.
Something just went boom.
That's one way to get guns off the field. Just dome them with an HVAC. A hypervelocity autocannon. No, my fire starter. Target. Crap. I don't think I'm going to be able to actually do anything major to the Centurion before it does its thing. Fire. Artemis 4? Not Artemis 4, Arrow 4. Also, I feel like if you smash them over the head with a large enough air conditioning unit, I'm sure an HVAC would work too. True! True! Owie! Don't shoot my Omni fire starter. I just got it repainted. Honestly, though, I just need to get guns off the field. Even if the fire starter takes a lot of damage, it'll be fine. We can repair it. The last of the vehicles are dead, so now we just have to worry about the mechs. And that pain in the neck. Sitting on his mountain with a frickin' sniper artillery cannon. Did that Centurion just miss? The Centurion just missed a point-blank shot with an AC-20. I have never been more happy in my life. For something to miss. Alright. Shadowhawk, your fun time of sitting on a mountain with an artillery piece is over. Wolfbane's is going to end your life. Or you're going to end his life, which is going to suck. But if you do that, Flatline will shoot you in the back. Stop shooting my Centurion! Why? Why is it always my Centurion? Every time we fight someone, it is always the Centurion that's just like, hello, shoot that one. Why? Target something else! I have plenty of other expensive things on the field! Oh.
That hit something good.
Well, we don't have to worry about the Wyvern anymore, so that's good. I'm going to activate you. Pop that. Congrats, you can now not hit my Raven. Shoot the Centurion in the back! Blow him up. Fire! That is a lot of damage that he tanked. Pardon? Why? All of that hit and his back didn't break. What armor are you using, my friend? Because you're starting to worry me. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna... Centurion. How much? There's like nothing in here. What core does he have? What the frick? What the heck? It all it has is an like. There's nothing else. There's no fancy anything in this. Huh. Weird. Oh well. Fire starter. Remove. Sweep the field off that medium mech. I don't want to see him anymore. Cook him. I want barbecue stinger for lunch. Yeah, simply I can blow it up without regrets, yeah. I mean, at the same time, though, I'm now just curious what its description is. Like, because it doesn't even have that much armor comparison to, like... Stop shooting my Centurion!
Don't you know who I am?
Fire. One of these has got to hit the head, right? No? Sad. Ow! You shot my foot.
There goes the paint job.
Oh, and I fell down. That's a problem.
Commander?
So, the thing is, bud, you may have knocked me down, but your back's now exposed.
From a point of advantage.
And a pair of PPCs to the back will always ruin someone's day. Also, it'll hurt the Vindicator, because AoE damage is great. Why settle for one target when you can hit two? Stop shooting the Centurion. It has a lot of expensive equipment. Like, I understand it's the commanding officer of my freaking detachment, but like, come on, man! Arrow 4 inbound. You missed! Ha-ha! That is not a very intelligent blackjack pilot. How bad of an idea is it to modify an Arrow 4 for direct fire? I don't know, but I want to do it. Like a dumb fire Arrow 4 that's just a giant SRM. Oh, come on, man.
Huh?
Ha! You can't even slow down the Centurion. He immediately leaves the area. Take that, noobs.
Lining them up.
Okay.
Mech destroyed.
One salvageable part.
Let's go wild, folks.
Hey there, buddy. You have a bit of an issue that you keep forgetting about, which is namely that you have a, you have a commando that's sort of shooting your Shadowhawk in the back constantly. Maybe you should probably, I don't know, do something about that before he kills your Shadowhawk? Or are you just going to keep artillerying people because you're a pain in the neck?
Locked on rear armor.
Blow up that Vindicator. I want to see him gone.
Ready for orders. Affirmative.
And Centurion down. Yeah, Centurion down. AC-20 ammo explosion. Oof. Shouldn't you be bleeding out, Mr. Wyvern?
There goes the paint job.
I thought he was supposed to be bleeding out by now, but oh well.
I leap. I soar.
Doesn't matter to me where the salvage come from. I'm a pirate. All I care about is getting paid and getting loot.
Yes, Commander.
Any of the conundrums like war crimes or law breaking, I don't care. My job is to remove people from the field. That's what I'm being paid for, so I'm going to do it. I don't care if they didn't have a gun. That forest felt creepy to me, so I ordered my men to burn it down. I'm an environmentalist. I'm reducing planets, CO2 via killing people. I'm like Genghis Khan. I reduce humanity's carbon footprint. No, wait, no, I was still in the middle of that. No, hey, what the frick? No, gosh dang it. Just do it Israel style and declare it a military target so it's totally legitimate now. Hello, Noctis, my good friend. Hello, darling, you're back. I have been stabbed! Why?
Because wasn't went over to get dum-dums.
Hmm?
Wasn't went over to get dum-dums.
Okay. Mad. Okay, cool. We get the light PPC. That's one thing that I wanted. Frickin' heck. I mean, if you're gonna have an anti-missile system, wouldn't you want it to be in a populated area so it could defend the populated area from missiles? I can see both sides of the argument, to be fair. Is it a little bit sussy of them? Yes. Yeah, yeah. Having it right next to a market makes no sense. Oh, I didn't get the other Vindicator part. Okay, that's fine. I don't care. A Psyduck has appeared. Derp, there's a bird! Every time you land in a forest, you gotta set it on fire. Obviously, it's the enemy denying you line of sight. Yeah, exactly! Just burn it down! Okay, where are those Vindicator parts? I don't care for Vindicators, so... 283. Thanks for the money. Engineering. Upgrade in progress. Store charcoal production side hustle. Yeah. Okay, mech bay. Can tree... Hold on a second. Do I have equipment? Do I have any more PPC stuff? Particle projector. Let's see. Periphery FCS. No. Cool. We still have more PPC capacitors. But I did get an ultra rare on the daily thing. Oh gosh, darn you, hun! I have never gotten anything above a rare for Poke Dailies. That's BS. Shush. Oh, that's right. I put a supercharger on the a supercharger and triple strength myomer. No wonder why he's so fast. He goes zoom. And he has an osprey. Okay, yeah. No wonder why the Centurion is. My only problem is the HVAC is cool and all, but I don't know, man. Yes, Derp has gotten it multiple times, and I have not gotten it once. It is what it is. I do like the Centurion, though. Sounds like I picked... Yeah, a part of this series is, behold, I have bad RNG. You guys get to witness the BS that I have to deal with on the constant. It is dumb! It's garbage! Absolute garbage. Okay, hold on. Shadowhawk, no. Big Steel Claw, no. I want to sell you. Hollander parts. I want money. Money, money, money. Oh, there's a raid. Hmm. Who owns this planet? Planetary government forces. Okay. Okay. Since the Canopians hate me already, I mean, it wouldn't be a bad thing to help the locals kick some periphery power off their doorstep, you know? Like, you know, it's just let the people govern themselves, you know? Let them be weaker so that we pirates can intervene more. I mean, what? Oh no! They're getting mad. The Canopians are going to start sending kill teams. It's okay though, I'm not scared of any Canopians. Exactly, you know? Of the two options, the locals have way less money than the Canopians. It is simple. Simple economics. Of course we're going to help the locals steal a whole bunch of things from the Canopians and then later steal from the locals. But, it's basic math. Basic math. I love how the Canopians hate me so much. Oh, this distraction battle is perfect. You have to do something loud and fatal to them. We're pirates. That is our job. That is our life. I would be insulted if you gave us anything different. All right. All units, prepare to commit. Oh, I don't like this. There's a giant mountain. So we are gonna post ourselves up and around this mountain and kill both of them in the valley. Hopefully. Hopefully is the key word. We're here to help and help ourselves to plunder.
I'm ready. On my way. Double time.
35 ton, 25 tons.
Got a lot.
It's a Raven. Cool. That is a what? Oh, it's the tank. It's the tank. I thought that was the mech, and I just about had a heart attack. Because a galleon mech is a 95-ton monstrosity. That is... His arms are... The galleon mech is essentially a Fafnir, but with 2 giant starship holes welded to its guns to protect them. No, sadly not. But Bloody Doves, the creator of the mod, is working on getting the update rolled out as soon as possible. But the galleon is I need to get the black market. I still don't have it. It is agony for me. Because all the good stuff is in the black market, and I desperately want it. Firestarter Omni-Mech. Move up. Do-do-do-do-do.
Let's move.
$40-ton, 20-ton, 30-ton, 20-ton.
I'm receiving you.
Oh my word, what is... Ah! Why does everyone have artillery?
Copy that, Commander.
Good to go.
Ah, it's a chaparral more than likely.
Locked on.
I'm just so tired of dealing with freaking artillery mechs. It's like every single run we've had today, there's been at least one guy on the enemy team that had artillery. Yeah, it's a fun and interesting engagement until you're doing it every single time. I mean, yes, artillery is king of the battlefield. Don't get me wrong, it is glorious and great and amazing. But I'm tired of fighting it.
Orders. Maximum speed.
Okay, you know what? 2 can play at that game. Here, have that. It's like fighting with the Tau. I understand your pain. I got into Darktide Noctis, and I've been playing it a little bit, and I am loving it. Darktide is great.
Understand. Heading out. Full speed.
Oh, I just got jump scared by that grand ping. Ah! Bill Will, stop it!
This isn't going on my permanent record, is it?
Goodness gracious. I was... Ah! Stop it! Thank you for the follow, Bill Will. Who? Noctis. Ira just followed. Noctis, were you not following me? we are friends IRL, and This punk.
Double time. Let's go.
You're a turd. You're a good friend, but gosh darn it, you're a turd. Worth it. I just like the ping.
What can I do for you?
Fair. The ping is very, very good. I do love the ping.
Speed, no shooting.
Not around long, but wanted to say hello since you were online. That's alright. I know the drill. Lives are busy. Come on. I just want the galleon to explode. Yeah, Bill Will, once that new update for Sunken Land comes out, I'm gonna be binging that. I am gonna be getting back to our regularly scheduled survival game content. Because I do miss my survival games. You've been playing Minecraft again? I really wish I had a server, like a good modded server to play with friends. That's also safe for work, so I can stream it. Have a friend that makes mods for MC and they host their own server. Ah, lucky! I exist being a poor man. I mean, we do have a new spare computer that Derp isn't using. I could theoretically turn that into a Minecraft thing, but...
Standing by.
He's a Linux engineer and works for one of those credit reporting companies. He makes bank. I'm about to say I'm helping with one, but the streaming aspect and me is like oil and water. Yeah, I was gonna say, I know you. I do not trust you to be on a freaking stream with me. You will say some unhinged things, and I know you will. Provided. I may just make it so that the Minecraft streams are actually like more for adults, adult humor.
That could have been worse.
Huh?
Shame, I can't believe you wouldn't trust me. Insert, oh, you're live on Twitch video. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know exactly what you would say. I would be banned so fast.
Lighting them up.
Well, that Stinger's about to have a really bad day. Don't hit me. No, shame. How dare thee. Yeah, the poor Stinger, but the Stinger gets to die. How far have you gotten on the Battletech lore, though, Noctis? Fire!
It's go time.
I got a bit through it. I am now going to be looking at actual mechs. Okay. Watch Tex Talks Battletech. I am going to say it once, I'm going to say it twice, I'm going to say it 3 times. Watch Tex Talks Battletech. He does a great job. Yeah, the succession wars are a mess. Most people just skip over the like what happened in the succession wars and just know they happened. It's a lot that happened, but they happened. Lots of people died. Nukes were thrown like Mardi Gras beads.
Go wild, folks.
Ah, yes. We've lost the ability to create this technology. I wonder why. You sort of nuked like 12 planets to the point that they are no longer habitable. I wonder why we lost the ability to make that technology that was on that one planet. You nuked it and everything around it. I like suffering through convoluted war and politics lore looks at Imperium and Necrons. Yeah, that's fair. That fits you to a T. We need to play some Hoi 4.
Waiting for orders. Firing on target.
You just need to be around that we can play games. Because I swear, every time I'm online doing stuff, you're not alive. You're just doing other things.
I will be done.
Alright. I'm going to run past them, find the ballista, and ruin that ballista's day. You missed! Haha! And you fell over. You're a moron. Well, after stream, do you want to play some Darktide? I don't know. I would love to stream everything I play, but there's some games where I will... I say things that people just... They say, what?
Coordinates received.
I'm only slightly unhinged. Tomorrow stream may actually be 7 days, though, if everyone is down with that. My entire college career is that. It helps that it is a passion. Yeah. Because me and some of my guys are... Stop injuring my pilots! Die, Vulcan. Stop hurting my pilots. I already have enough of them in the hospital. I don't need more in the hospital. Go on, shoot the Phoenix Hawk with everything you have. You will lose. But yeah, so,
To have all of your pilots in the hospital.
no, my pilots need to not be in the hospital.
No, all of them. Every last one.
No.
Yes.
Minor
Yes.
damage, Commander.
I just went-
Oh. I swear. They need to stop injuring all of my men. If they're injured, they cannot make money. And I need them to make money. It's a part of their contract. Lest I throw them out of an airlock again. Oh, I'm going to kill. Oh, I hate. Come here.
Heading that way. Lighting them up.
Oh, if I could just crush that ballista, I would love to.
Got something you want done?
Let's go wild, folks.
Minimal damage, Commander.
Oh, of course. Of course he ran.
Targeting for now. I hope we can salvage that.
Okay, that javelin pilot just had Inferno gel fill his cockpit. I do not feel bad. Okay, I slightly feel bad. That is an awful way to die. It's like a drowning in napalm.
I'm here.
And I don't care who you are. That is a fate that just does not sound pleasant.
Punching all the buttons. Think I hit something good.
That is incredibly a horrible statement, but more than likely, he was lit physically
Target acquired.
in a not so fun way. Gosh dang it. They moved out of the range of the Arrow 4. That's fine. I want the Arrow 4 to miss, actually, and go over towards the Jenner.
Commander?
I'm gonna have the Centurion stomp that thing flat. Jenner, you know what? You don't get to exist anymore.
Critical hit.
Close, but you missed.
Waiting for orders.
But it's fine. You did a good enough job.
Copy that, Commander.
Aye, aye.
Be removed, Jenner. You don't get the chance to live anymore.
Let's do this.
Huh? Heading that way. Bringing the pain. Let's go wild, folks.
Oh, all that enhanced damage from TSM. Glorious.
Receiving you. I copy. Damn it.
Alright. Wild Mankey has appeared. Do I want a Mankey? Do I? Monkey.
Ready for order.
Fall in on them and kill them all. The only one mech I want parts from is the Raven, but even then I don't care.
Live to serve.
Simply because it's a Raven. All it's really good for is money. Because my Raven is infinitely better than whatever I could find. Since it's the experimental unique one.
Good to go.
Abilities. Use first aid, please.
Good to go. Here we go. Copy. Let's go.
And that Thorn just got shot in half, and he ejected. Like a coward.
Yes, Commander. Acknowledge.
Sup, bro? It would be a shame if somebody hit you in the cockpit.
Aye.
Yes, Commander.
Oh no, whatever shall I do? You're on the other side of this mountain. Too bad I have 2 LRM-20s. In other words, you're dead.
Mission successful.
Man, we are such problem children in the Inner Sphere, causing as much destruction and mayhem wherever we go. Because I have been fighting like 2 or 3 lances constantly with like a lance and a half. Like maybe 2 lances worth of stuff. It's ridiculous. And it's just so good to put people in the ground. Oh, sniper artillery. I could sell that, actually. Oh, Beagle probe. That's actually worthwhile. Core 180. Funny thing is, clans help the Endosphere find peace partially by giving them a common enemy to hate. Exactly. It's like, I am of the opportunistic variety. I cause mayhem for everybody, because I don't care. I truly, genuinely don't care. I'm a pirate. What are you gonna do? I don't have a nation to call home. Nobody likes pirates except for other pirates. Because we understand. We don't want to be shackled down by the laws of stupid bureaucracy. It's why I personally like the periphery nations. But, at the same time, I will happily rob the periphery nations. Respecting someone doesn't mean absolutely bonking them over the head and taking money from them. Well, if the olden laws still count. What, the enemy of my enemy is my friend? You would still be hanged for piracy? Probably. Yeah, but at the very least, it's a more, like, That's the most they could do, is kill me. But at that point, it's like, well, congratulations. Oh my gosh, how badly was he injured? 12 days? Uh... Doctor. Punctured lung, broken arm, and if they feel particularly vindictive, they do it on a low gravity planet. Yeah. Alright, let's see. I remember when Canopus liked me. Before I got like 20 missions, just like, hey, Canopus, screw you in particular. I'm gonna ruin everything you have. You know what? I'm gonna buy a couple of coolant pods. They will be fun. I quite like Canopus as a nation, and not because cat girls or space meth or whatever. A part of me doubts you. Simply because you brought it up. I mean, the whole cat girls thing is enticing. Not to mention the space meth. Finally, we have Floppy back. Thank heavens. I have been missing our little psychotic cook. I miss our cook. Our cook is great. Especially because it's the Badlands and heat. Oh, we're gonna flame broil them. I like how they put R&D into healthcare while the major powers were doing weapons. Yeah, exactly, Bogo. That's correct. It's just like, why? Well, you guys are all trying to kill your populations. We're gonna, make ours healthy. I like how they start making problem people disappear without starting wars. Yeah, exactly. Why? Drugs. Would you like some drugs? Oh, my word. I'm so happy we have the rest of our team back. It has been far too long since several of them have actually been able to be in the cockpit of their vehicles. Well, I'm not going to bring the Chaparral this time. Nah, screw it. Ryder, grab the Chaparral. Nothing says escort like a freaking artillery, mobile artillery piece. No, yeah, we will... Screw it, we'll bring the Condor. He can pilot the Condor for a bit. Steiner and Davion doing fine and taking care of population department. Yeah. I like how they have tourism and sell rich people vacation homes. Yeah. Why would anyone attack them? That's where their favorite drugs, beach house, and casino is. Exactly. It doesn't keep the Free Worlds League from trying. And House Liao. The Torians, on the other hand, are just Torians. I love Torians, but especially in the more modern section of the Battletech universe, it's just like them siding with the Capellans and like essentially stopping being a nation for a while because they just completely joined the Capellans. It's just like I hate the Capellans. Exactly. Same as Jade Falcon and Smoke Jaguar. Those are the three groups. I'm like, nah, sorry, no, you're like during the Exodus with Kerensky. Who were the people who started being a problem? The Capellans. I think my favorite factions in Battletech are the Taurians, Rasselhog, for what little point they do exist, Clan Ghost Bear, because they're decent people. Also, I love the story about them them being challenged to a football match and them being like, yes!
Heading that way.
Alright, everybody move up.
On my way.
On my way.
Condor, get into view. And the questions mostly boil down to who did they want to kill / what to sabotage or which war crime is planned. Yep.
Waiting for orders.
That's them in a nutshell. Provided not even the Capellans are as bad as like Clan Smoke Jaguar during, you know, the early. Okay, actually no, I take that back. The Capellans are just as bad. Like during the when the whole hey, let's no longer orbitally bombard each other at all. The Taurians said no, and then the Capellans are like, well, they didn't sign the charter, which means we can orbitally bombard them. And they took 3 planets, and that was it. Their entire military got raffle stomped by the Taurians. Hello, Jack! Evening 1-0. How goes the mech BBQing today? Rather well. I am honestly depressed that the Canopians are not putting up more of a fight. This is like a 2-skull mission, and all I've seen so far is a Hornet.
Understood. Moving fast.
I have added a mech that can now barbecue other mechs. I have refitted our Centurion to have a hypervelocity autocannon with phosphorus rounds. Because it's not a war crime if they die screaming.
On the move. Full speed.
Oh wait, no, I think technically that does constitute a war crime, now doesn't it? Don't worry, we'll get our PR on it. We'll figure out a way to make it not as bad. Maybe pay some people to look the other way, or who knows. Ow! You hit a 7 evasion mech? Dang, that was lucky.
Good to go.
It's not a war crime when no one finds out about it. Exactly. And there will be no survivors.
On my way.
Trust me. Not a single survivor. Look at that. I just blew off his leg. First shot of the day. Flat line, at least in this mission, and you're doing great. A wild Teddy Ursa has appeared. Pokey catch, great ball. Okay, so
Commander?
Ronin. No, Ronin. Move up.
Roger.
And let's put this
Roger.
stinger out of its misery, shall we?
Guard a critical hit.
Well, now that he's bleeding out, we're not going to worry about that mech. Have you trying to hit a 7 evasion mech, and you were lucky enough to hit the ground, but the NPCs try and hit your 7 evasion mech, and they manage to hit you with everything, even the small lasers, from half the map away. Yeah, I feel that. It's dumb.
Huh?
Do 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 do. Fire.
Bring 'em up.
Receiving you. I copy.
Condor, do your thing. See, because of the of that luck, Jack, that's why I usually opt for weapons. Like, I personally prefer weapons that have AoE, so even if I miss, I'm doing a little bit of damage. Because it's happened to me so many times.
Minimum damage. Guys, nothing. Yep.
Hello. Do you want to know what would be a great shame for you? And that mech that you're next to. If that entire forest suddenly caught fire. Inferno SRMs. The greatest smell. One of the best methods to barbecue pilots. Start a new game. First shot fired decaps your Panthers. Second round, other medium gets leg, topples over pilot eyes. F this, I'm good for today. Yeah, exactly. It's like, no, you know what? No, I'm done. Oh, hello, little egg boy. I greatly appreciate, the fact that you're such a bad mech. Here, let me show you some appreciation by making an omelet out of your pilot. Wow. Even though horribly oh, yep, there he goes. He fled.
Good to go.
Do 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 do. Yep, my current non-Flashpoint force includes 2 LRM carriers, an archer, and a stalker outfitted with all LRMs. Load plenty of fast cam and regular LRMs and turn the sky black. Yeah, that is the correct way to use LRMs. If you're gonna go like LRM heavy, full send it. Just blot out the sky.
On my way. Double time.
Personal opinion, that's the best way to use LRMs. It's not just a little LRM fire. It is, oh my word, why is there so many LRMs? Provided the only part of that LRM thing I think I could fight would be the Raven, which its anti-missile ECM is so good.
Ready for orders.
Like, it's one of those things that, like, it's why the Raven is probably never going to leave my lance. I mean, LRM carriers are extremely overpowered, especially early game. Yeah.
Standing by.
Because, like, an LRM anything can just you paint a target with it, and it's just like, okay, you're gone. Because early game, like having 3 LRM-20s on on like a vehicle is just obscene. Because by that point, you don't have vehicles that have that much firepower yet, like mechs. So having 3 LRM-20s or even 2 is just it's enough.
What's that? Heading that way.
Oh man, I love this refit to this Centurion. 7 evasion on a 55-ton Centurion. A part of me wants to strip out all of its weapons and just put in an LBX 10. But I know that that's a silly idea. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't. Does it mean I won't? I don't know. I am sort of a silly guy. Oh, it's an Owens Prime. Hello. You can just kindly break.
Target taking a critical hit.
Receiving you. On the move. Full speed.
Are you having some heat issues? Got a scent that moves 585 and carries an Ultra AC-20. That is horrifying. Yeah, everyone has a different opinion about LBX autocannons. I am one of the people who enjoys them a lot.
Damage is minor.
Though, if I wanted to go more piratey, I guess I could just slap in... Apparently there's a lot of people that don't like LBXs, and it confuses me because it's just like... You're just spreading the damage out so that it's more accurate. Come on. Also, slugs are great. Slugs don't get enough loves for LBXs. I will say that. The cluster munitions have increased crit chances, so they're really good once armor is stripped. Exactly! Like, it just eats other mechs. Like, my favorite mech in Mech Warrior 5 is the Victor that has two LBXs in one arm. It is literally carrying a sawed-off shotgun. It's just like, surprise! At the same people who dislike pizza because it's hard to choose which one. Yeah, it's... Like, Bear doesn't like them, who is a friend of the channel. He doesn't like LBXs, which... It's fine. Like, no hate to Bear. But... I love LBXs. Though I can see the yes and no's to both. I really wish LBX AC2s were lighter. That is my biggest complaint. Like, I want to love LBX, like, autocannon 2s, just in general, because one of my first mechs ever was a Blackjack. And so, I love the Blackjack and its AC2s. I think the AC2, base AC2 should be 4 tons. And its ammunition per ton should be doubled. It's like, how do you... To get a Bane, I think that's the mech. 100 ton with 12 AC2s? Brother. That is an amount of firepower that is, frankly, that is the best flak mech I've ever seen.
Huh?
Only reason people hate the AC2 is the weight damage ratio is just yeah. Like that's the biggest problem. If the damage was like a little bit better, no, just normal AC2s. UAC2s are great. UAC2s are phenomenal. I love UAC2s.
Ready to get it on. Copy that.
Yeah, unless UAC2s jam, then they're impossible and you start crying. I didn't mean to do that. The prime was still up. Shoot. Well, we have more enemies on the field. Blackjack, Omnimech, and a Phoenix Hawk. Cool. Oh, well that's a salvageable mech. Sorry, my bad. The stock clan version of the Bane has 10 AC2s and 4 MGs. That's ridiculous. That is the DACA platform if I've ever seen one. Oh, there is... Okay, so they have 2 Blackjacks. They also have an Urban Mech, which I'm not scared of, ever.
Copy that.
Who would be scared of an Urban Mech? Unless it's the Artillery Urban Mech. The Artillery Urban Mech scares me. Oh no! Unborn, we have a mech to secure. Unborn, I found the mech that we need to capture this run. It is a blackjack with nothing but clan tech.
Going full throttle.
It has a clan Gauss rifle. I want it.
They will be done. Double time. Let's go.
Oh, I had completely forgotten about the mech sheets. I will have to do that. I'm gonna put a note. Ah, okay, it's the freaking LBX Urban Mech. That's okay. That's a thing.
Yes, Commander.
Bane, 2 Hag 40s and a Clan LPL for extra cheesiness. That's just not fair. That's just not nice. That's not nice at all. Oh my word. This is a heck of a lance we're fighting. Like, put away the Phoenix Hawk and the Urban Mech. That Blackjack Omni Mech has 2 LBX-10s. And that one has a freaking Clan Gauss rifle. Gauss, whatever. I think I am going to kill the Urban Mech first. Oh. Well, never mind. The Urban Mech's LBX just got exploded. Do. Yep, good salvage today. We popped it immediately. Oh, that's such good salvage. Bane 3 has 8 clan LRM 15, and Bane 2 has... Okay, that is ridiculous. I need a Bane. I need to find one of these now.
All right.
Hey, Phoenix Hawk. Surprise. Oh, of course, the freaking chemical PPC's missed. Why do you always miss? Why? Why do you do this to me? Hello, Blackjack. Fellow Blackjack, stop shooting at the Blackjack that I have, please. I really don't appreciate it.
Heading that way.
Centurion, put some hate on the field. Yeah, screw it. Decapitate that mech, please. Oh. Well, that's going to be a lot of mechs we can salvage today. Could you imagine just running? You see your Phoenix Hawk lance mate run forward, shooting at a Blackjack, and then just out of nowhere, instantly domed. Just removed from the field of battle instantly.
Good to go. Double time.
What in the world? Heavy laser carrier, hello. Fire. What else do we have over here? I did not realize that this convoy would have...
What can I do for you?
Are you guys seeing this tank? What the frick? What the frick? How is this a thing?
Firing everything I've got. Yeah, critical hit.
I need a sniper cannon carrier, bro. That's ridiculous.
Waiting on you, Commander.
And this isn't even the final wave of enemies. The final wave comes when the convoy reaches its freaking spot.
Got it. Max speed.
What do you mean? Hold on a second. Oh, it has an LRM5.
Time to die. Everything you got.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but an AC-20 carrier is a bit much.
Good to go.
There's gonna be so much good salvage from this. Oh, I'm drooling. There's gonna be so much good salvage.
On the move. Full
Yeah. The AC-20 carrier has a pair of AC-20s, which is just straight up just ridiculous. Heaven forbid the fact that he's driving alongside a sniper cannon carrier, which has 2 sniper cannon artillery turret. Just, what in the world?
That gets it done.
Yeah, fair. be glad they're not UAC-20s. If they were UAC-20s, I would have a small fit. I'm just glad I get to use it. I just need to find a sniper cannon carrier somewhere in the world, because I want one. Man, I flattened this lance that came to attack. It has been one turn. They all arrived, 2 of them died instantly. Heck yes! I got another headshot.
Yes, Commander. Got it. Full speed, no target.
We just flattened that lance. Like, there's doing bodily harm to an enemy. And then there's just outright just picking their pilots out of their mechs with a rifle from across the map.
Waiting for orders.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Because there's a heavy laser carrier,
I hear ya.
an SRM carrier,
Waiting for orders.
a sniper cannon carrier,
What can I do for ya?
and an AC-20 carrier.
Uh-huh.
Like, the amount of pain that this... No wonder they were hiding from all the light mechs. That would have been the one thing that would have given this convoy an actual run for its money, is fast-moving light targets.
Copy that. On my way. Moving to position. Roger that. Move order received.
Got it. Don't need to tell me twice.
Roger that.
Acknowledged. Stabilizing and bracing.
On my way. I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Honestly, those vehicles just look like industrial vehicles that they just strapped cannons on. Which, I'm totally fine with that.
Move order received.
Necessity breeds innovation.
Location confirmed.
Like, oh no, we need a lot of firepower that can instantly delete a mech. Let's just build a giant tractor and cover it with heavy cannons. And then alaka-blap something. Because 4 heavy cannons would remove almost anything that exists.
Move into position. Coordinates received. Affirmative. Locking in coordinates.
Coordinates received. Uh-huh. Good to go.
Alright, let's get these enemies on the field. I want to be able to just remove them. Another full lance. A wasp, Valkyrie, Falcon. They're sending a light lance at this point? Bro, The time for light lances was a while ago.
Heading that way.
Affirmative.
Pulling out a light lance now is just sad.
Roger. Acknowledged. Got it. Let's move.
You betcha. Got it. On my way.
Let's go wild.
Cool. Everything is in range. I want this little lance of vehicles to be able to fire before. I really shouldn't have put my unit so close up because I want to just yeet the sniper artillery rounds and see how many mechs I kill. Oh, perfect. I can move mine. Hello, Wasp. It would be a shame if I made you barbecue. Don't mind me.
It's go time.
No shooting, just running. Got it.
And another mech dead.
Enemy down.
Oh, wow. The urban mech did like a 5... Moved 5 feet. Congratulations, Mr. Urban Mech. You're doing so good. You have an LBX AC-10. Never mind. Be removed, please. Oh, one of you has AMS systems. Gosh darn it. Probably the Falcon. What sort of a Valkyrie is the QD3 variant? No, they're shooting at the laser carriers. Shame on you. That convoy is under my protection. You do not get to do awful things to that convoy, because I exist.
I'm going.
And congratulations, lasers. And missiles. A lot of lasers and missiles. Cool! We could get another mech. Because he's gonna die.
Standing by. Locked him. Let's hit him hard.
Well, that's one way to ruin a light mech. Hey, that torso you had, emphasis on had, is now on the ground.
Yes, Commander.
Will they even get to shoot? I'm laying waste to this lance. That urban mech is still alive?
What's that?
Fire. I don't care. Crumble. Pilot incapacitated.
Good to go. Firing.
Waiting for orders. I hear ya. Good to go.
Cool. Sniper cannon. I cast F in chat for this poor urban mech. Fire. He just got freaking exploded.
What can I do for you?
Oh, AC-20 carrier gets to fire? Wow! I wonder what I can do.
This should be good.
Oh. I hit with one of the AC-20 shells. Get to the evac zone. No, I don't think I will. I think Floppy is going to enjoy the final kill from this mission. Mayest thee be roasted.
Mission successful.
I killed so many Canopian units. That was 3 lances. 3 lances are now just off the field. And one of those lances had an incredibly expensive blackjack. Like, I'm gonna build that thing so I can steal all of its parts. That's it. No, it is only being made for parts. I got over 1 million. 3-point loss in the flare-up. 15,000 bonus. Nope. That no, give me that. The rest of it, I don't care. I want. Oh, I could have just gotten. Nope. Everything else is fine. I got the Clan Gauss rifle anyways. I'll have a replacement for this one in case of it breaks. And it's almost been 3 hours. So we are going to build that mech, scrap it. Maybe do a couple of other things. Head to the barracks, you can direct their training. Cool. I know. Mech Bay. Storage. Where, oh where? Blackjack Omni-Mech. Cool. Cool. Thank you for contributions to my lance. I am going to steal everything on this thing. Other than that, I don't care. It will be scrapped for parts. Congratulations. Oh, hey, we can, new stealth armor. Okay. We will make the 4L because why not? And then we will strip everything out of it and sell it. Welcome, we're pirates. But we're rich enough that we can be picky and choosy about what we use. You had a double heatsink kit. Thank you. That'll do me nicely. All right, bye-bye now.
Right. I'll get it the schedule.
Man, I am rich. And I'm happy. This is what it's like to just be rolling in the cash. Alright, I am going to be ending the stream here shortly. But before we do, I'm gonna pop the hood of the Centurion again because I wanna see what things we could do to the Centurion. Okay, if we got rid of the HVAC, its ammunition, and the case, we would have room for 10 tons of stuff, plus some other. So we can't do an LBX AC10, which sucks. LBX AC2 is meh. We could put in a heavy cannon. We could put in a heavy cannon. Hold on a second. I want to see something. Heavy rifle, 8 tons, internals, engine stuff. Where is it? Periphery fire control system. Make it more accurate. And a rifle revolver. The cannons are a bit blah, but they are one and done weapon. The rifles are better. Here's the thing, though. If you're a crazy guy like me, I use cannon ammunition feeds. It has a 125% chance to jam, but it lets you rapid multi-fire those cannons and turn it into essentially a much bigger, scarier autocannon. See, one of the things I want to do is I want to get a Bane that you guys are talking about and cover it in nothing but light cannons. Do I have... A heavy rifle, I think, could do well. Because comparing it to the HVAC, which only does 840 damage, yeah, it does AoE, but Eh. Or if I wanted to save on weight, I would go with a medium rifle and keep, yeah. Medium rifle. Same damage as the HVAC. Weighs less, does way more stability. This way it's truly a pirate mech. Where is it? Where is it? Pipe revolver? No. Rifle revolver. I will get rid of the non-functioning ammunition. Throw in a couple tons. I'll put in... I'll put in 3 tons. Then again, the rifle revolver likely will not work with the FCS. Because that's the problem with the attachments in Battletech, is you can only have 1 attachment per weapon, which sucks. Though what I can do to make up for all of this is, where is it? Double heatsink. Unless we wanted to put something fun instead. No, we'll just throw in a heatsink. Oh, wait. That's gonna take 6 days. Stop work. Oh, gosh, dang it. Frick! Hold on, I'm gonna... Actually, we're just gonna end the stream there. We'll figure things out next time. I may just reload the save till right after we did that stuff. That last mission. Alright, guys. It has been fun having you guys around. Thank you guys for coming and watching the stream. Tomorrow, I will also be streaming. What I will be streaming, that's gonna vary. It's gonna vary. Because this week, there's a lot of fun things happening. So, I will keep you guys informed. Feel free to join the Discord down below. But more than anything, guys, thank you for your... Thank you guys for your support. Thanks for coming by, watching the channel. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and keep growing out there.